MG1275
Hi,
build part
so
1.
I've just knocked the first one out. So I've just drilled a hole in the center to allow it to collapse on itself a little bit, and then I just use a hammer and the chisel in the hole, give it a tap. Now it's going to try and force itself in, but if you knock to one side, hopefully it should start turning like so. Grab a pair of pliers, give it a yank, and that's come out. And you can see the condition there from all the soot, from all the build-up of corrosion in the inside. And you do the same. You can push them into the block, but try and avoid that if you can. Like that, which I've just did. Which is a bit more of a hassle to get out, so I'm just going to pause for a minute. Okay, so now I've got all the core plugs out. My next task will be changing the cam bearings, which is these ones here. We've got 3 of them internally, so I'll just get the kit out. Okay, so here we have the cam bearing puller. Basically knocks the bearings out for you just by setting it up, and then you push it through and knock each one out and then replace them using the various fitment that you need. So I'll get it all set up and we'll knock the first one out. Okay, so now I'm all set up for the first one. It's actually quite a long tool, goes all the way back there. So as you can see, it's got a shoulder that's going to butt up against the bearing, and as you hit it, it'll push through. First you tighten here, tighten that nut up, which is like a mushroom. So as you tighten up, that will expand, that grabs the bearing. Also it's got a rubber face there, which stops you from scratching it or damaging it on the installation. So I'll just knock the first one out. So here we go, I've just knocked the first one out. Simply you can see how it's tight on there. Once it's tight, you give it a whack with the hammer, gently, knock it all through, and then repeat the process for the next 2. Once I've done this, we'll be getting it into the geyser, and then we're going to give it another thorough clean and hone it at the same time. So there we go, all 3 bearings out. Next job, to the geyser for another good clean. So here we go, for another good thorough clean. Lots of brushing, getting all galleries and all hard to reach places. Get it nice and clean. On the next video, we'll do a